You've probably seen or even used those e-scooters that you can rent to get around town. But did you know a lot of those scooters have been ending up at the bottom of the Potomac River? News 4's Mark Segraves spoke to the Potomac Riverkeeper, who has found more than 20 e-scooters in the water right below the Kennedy Center. And he tells Mark he wants something done about it. It's a story you'll see only on News 4.
This is how we retrieved, just using that.
This is how Dean Nyaux and the members of the Potomac Riverkeeper network have been spending their days recently.
It's coming. Oh my God.
Pulling e-scooters and e-bikes out of the Potomac River right below the Kennedy Center. Not just one or two. They found more than 20 e-bikes and e-scooters so far, all in this one area.
We went out and tried to retrieve as many as we could. We got about 80 of these e-bikes, scooters, pulled them out of the river. Now we're trying to figure out how to get these out of here, get the companies that own them to take responsibility.
And they're not hard to find. We were able to spot several e-scooters and e-bikes in the river right below the Kennedy Center.
It's completely unacceptable that people would take and throw so many of these e-bikes and scooters into the river. So we want accountability. There's been a lot of dumping that's happening right there at the Kennedy Center, and I'm not sure why.
While Nyaux is upset with whoever is throwing them in the river, he wants the D.C. government and the companies who own the scooters and e-bikes to take action.
This is the batteries on these things right here. We're really concerned, obviously, about these e-bikes and scooters because they have tracking devices, and the companies should be retrieving them. So these companies know they're being thrown in the river, but they're just not retrieving them. We were hoping DC would help us contact the companies and pressure them to come and get these bikes off of our boat, because we can't go back out and retrieve anymore.
Nyaux tells News 4 any objects tossed into the river are obviously bad, but these e-bikes and e-scooters pose a greater risk to our source of drinking water.
So if people are throwing these e-bikes and scooters in the river, eventually, they're going to corrode and the batteries will break down into the river. That's obviously a concern.
From along the Potomac River, Mark Segraves, News 4.